This week is going to be a fairly interesting week work-wise. Usually, I am stuck in office doing my usual 9 to 5 corporate girl routine. But I have a few work events happening and I thought I would take you guys along to see what kind of different work a content marketer does on a week to week. I work in luxury, lifestyle. Sometimes there are fun things that happen and you can check out my other vlogs for other fun weeks in my life for working. Hi sunshines and welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome to my channel. My name is Lydia and I am a 20-something in Singapore doing a lot of lifestyle and adulting content here. Recently, I have been working from home because my office is going through some maintenance, so a lot of us are working remotely. But today, there's going to be a wellness-related event held at one of our hotels in Singapore, and it's going to be also in collaboration with one of our partners. And we have a guest that's invited to speak about mental wellness and do like a little workshop. So basically, I'm going to be heading down to cover that, take a few photos, and do an article on it because that's what I do as a content marketer. But for now, I'm just gonna have my lunch and then go into office later into one of the meeting rooms and do work, and then we're going for the event in the evening. Gonna do a bit of makeup since it is going to be an event today and I will be seeing the public. This is the finished look for today. Got on my sunscreen, a bit of concealer, well not really concealer, like BB cream, mascara, and a bit of Rare Beauty lip tint. This is the look. I have just been in this office meeting room doing work for the afternoon. As I said, the office level that I work on is going through maintenance, so we kind of had to book out this room. So I've been working with some of them who were here, but they've left now. It's just me. I think I'm going to go somewhere and grab a bite for dinner before the event starts because it's at 7 p.m. and it might go on for longer and I don't know when I can like get off and go home to eat. So I'm gonna get dinner by myself, probably at Taka. So in terms of work, just been sat here with my laptop doing my usuals. I was putting up a new partner page as well that's on our website. So content marketing means that like I do a lot of writing, a lot of editing, also copies that just come to us that need a little bit of rebranding and reworking. That is my job and my boss's job. So I set up a new partner page for a new partner that we are onboarding, and a lot of these really all of these are like lifestyle related, whether it's like skincare, beauty, health and wellness kind of organizations or dining partners, because we cover basically like all different facets of lifestyle. Those are just kind of the usual stuff that I might do on a day-to-day basis other than like writing the idioms and doing marketing research. That has been my afternoon over here in this room, but I'm gonna get dinner soon because I'm a little bit hungry, and then I will see you guys at the event. After work, I walked over to Takashimaya and had a wrap for a quick dinner. I think Stuffed should sponsor me at this point because I literally have it like once a week and it's always really filling and delicious. The chicken kebab? Yeah. Yeah. I think that's fine. So shout out to you, Stuffed. Going up to the event now. I'm supposed to go and take a few photos and just observe so that I can do my write-up when it's done. It's supposed to be a health and wellness event and I'll fill you guys in later. So this event was a closed-door workshop for some of our members and guests of Como Shambhala, which is a wellness, fitness, and spa place in the hotel of Como Metropolitan, Singapore. We had invited a chiropractor in to conduct a session on neurological awareness and spinal alignment, which, to put it in simpler terms, is like trying to unlock a state of mindfulness with their bodies to deal with pain on a deeper level, which is very on brand with the health and wellness luxury space. These events usually start with a mingling session, and then the session itself commenced with the chiropractor teaching guests how to regulate their nervous systems, access different different brain states and really check in with themselves on which part of the body felt tense and was holding a lot of tightness. It lasted around 2 hours, and by the time I got home, I was pretty tired and wanted to crash. I'm back home now, obviously. I got home around 10 and just bathed and did my Duolingo and generally kind of lazed around. Quite a new experience, and I thought it was something interesting for me to go to for work today. It ended somewhat late, so I'm just gonna turn in soon and then get ready for tomorrow, where I'm gonna bring you guys along to another conference that I am going to in the afternoon. So I'm gonna get some rest. I am just done with the conference, so I've just popped outside for a little bit to catch you guys up to speed with how it went and basically what the conference was about. It was for a customer relationship management platform, and what that basically means is that for me as a content marketer, my comms have to go out through a particular software, like a platform, right? For stuff like emails or SMSs or notifications, they basically get sent out through the CRM. So I attended some talks about the different functionalities within this particular CRM, basically different marketing tools that I could use in my day-to-day job that involve integration with AI and that would make parts of the daily BAU easier as well, like audience segmentation or doing A/B testing, or even stuff like putting emails into light and dark mode. All of these like different functionalities that I need as a marketing person and to reach out to the people that we are talking to. Not gonna lie, but sometimes the best part is the food that comes with it. Sometimes they will have stuff like a free lunch. If you come during the morning, they probably have like a breakfast and tea break. So there was that today, which is just great. Thank you. But yeah, other than that, I was mostly just sitting around listening to the talks with my colleagues. Some of them were here as well. And there were different demo sessions as well as a kind of campground where the representatives from the CRM would like live talk to you. They have agents there to like bring you through the different functionalities and like let you see for yourself and have a really tailored Q&A. And typically during conferences, there is also time to network around with, you know, different people. I did recently go to another content marketing specific conference where there was like an actual networking lunch where you're supposed to sit or stand around with strangers and like get to know what they do for their company as well. There wasn't so much of that today, also because I was more so with my own team, but that is also something that happens at conferences like this. So that was basically it for today. Have not quite ended work yet. I am going to do a little bit more work and then head off to go for therapy and go for dance. If you guys watch my vlogs, you know that is kind of my main two activities that I talk about here. Tomorrow I will also see you guys again. We're going to a different place this time, but you will see that tomorrow. So yeah, see you guys again tomorrow. Good morning, sunshines. I am making some breakfast now before I go out. I am actually going to go interview a dermatologist, and this is also for another article. Part of my role as a content marketer is to make the actual content, and that's not only stuff like emails and all sorts of copy that goes up onto the website, but also like more long form articles, although this will be the first one that I'm writing in this particular company. But in my other previous roles as intern, I have done long form articles before, and of course also in my blog, although that is now not active anymore. I will be meeting one of my colleagues there to help facilitate the session with this partner, and then after that I will probably see you guys at home. Just done with the interview. I think it went okay actually. Basically asked her a lot of questions about her journey and her skincare line, and she said that I was very professional which always feels good. I think it went well. Honestly, if it were any other country and the weather wasn't so hot, I'd probably literally just work in Botanic Gardens, but it's just like way too hot out right now. So I think I'm just gonna go home, finish up work there, and then go for my last kind of work event in the evening. The next thing on my agenda was attending a meeting online with my boss for a project with a freelancer that we had engaged externally. Just to give you guys a bit of context as to what the meeting is for, it's basically a little ad hoc project that we have engaged a freelancer to do for us. So it's a briefing, telling them more details about what this project entails. Most of my regular meetings, like stand-ups and syncs, take place in the beginning of the week, which is why I haven't been going on a lot of them in this vlog over here. But we do have some occasional Friday or end of week meetings to run through app updates and any other ad hoc meetings that just come up because of projects and different campaigns like this. I just have one more event to get through before it's the end of my working week and I can finally relax. In the evening, I headed over to my after work event, which was technically not work, but it was actually to visit one of my colleagues' new business premises because she's opening a cat boarding studio and she had invited the team over to her newly opened space for a open house. Kind of like a housewarming but for her business, so like a business warming? Anyway, not everyone was able to make it, but she and her team had prepared a really delicious spread of sandwiches, drinks, and even homemade freaking tiramisu, and we were just snacking and chatting about how it was all going for her throughout the night. There was a long-term resident cat slinking about and he was so cute, as well as a few other ones in her spacious pods. Obviously, this is not sponsored, but I genuinely think her space looks really comfortable for kitties, and if anyone is looking to board their cats somewhere in Singapore, please go and find Bear Hut for authentic, kind, and affordable cat hotel services. So that was my week working in marketing in luxury and lifestyle. It was definitely way more active and vibrant than the usual office grind that I do week in and week out. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching it. I'm literally gonna crash out, sleep, and go for my holiday now. So thank you so much for hanging out with me as always, and I will see you guys in the next one very soon. Bye!